Hey, we are back with another king video. We got like two more in the chamber, essentially, till we move over to another build slash another leader. We're going up against Red Purple Luffy, and that leader did good somewhere. So, I wouldn't be surprised seeing more of that leader being available. And that's the thing about One Piece that I like. I think when people just sit down and take the time, that they can really show off the potential of certain leaders. Because Luffy is a 6K leader that can ramp. And we chuck the heat. We get a wire. Now we ramp. We missed our ramp on the first turn. Hopefully that doesn't bite us. Yes, we get rid of the pesky Nami. The last thing we need is a bunch of swings. Okay, 6K. We don't. Oh, another Onigashima. Okay then. So now if we didn't miss that ramp, we would have had the 9 Dawn and it would have been a perfect Kaido turn. KO the Sanji, all on a nice sweet curve, bow, attack for 10, establish some real strong pressure. What I would do, okay, we probably should have played the wire first, but it's okay. Okay, now we're at 4 Dawn. Maybe there's a different plan or strategy here. We do have the Shiki if we want more protection. We do have Shiki available to be a blocker and to continue cycling. So essentially, that is the goal, is to be able to cycle until you get what you need, to make sure you get what you need. Right at the moment, we can't stop that unless we block. And we choose to take. Okay, then. End up drawing into another Shiki. And they're swinging for 8. And they just developed a white beard. So now if we drop Kaido, we can gain 2 Dawn back, one of them being active. And we have a chance to play another Shiki. Granted, he would be able to remove the Shiki with the Whitebeard ability, but that can essentially prevent him from using Whitebeard, but we're going to put pressure. Okay, we're swinging with Queen to put more pressure to force this leader to give us cards. Okay, he's not really going to be able to afford to keep taking hits, so he's attacking our Queen. Ain't no point in saving it. It's like he still did his job. What are we thinking? Are we trying to count the counter power? Oh, another Whitebeard. Okay. Yeah, so that's what the Shiki play could have essentially did, was just, wrong target. They meant to attack leader, and that would have been another card. Yeah, because I don't think it would have been safe to counter out of that one. There was so many cards we would have had to lose from hand. Yep, mistakes all around. Okay, so what are we doing next? Okay, so essentially I believe we are developing that king to establish more board presence. And it helps get rid of the Nami, because we already seen before that this person is willing to put some Dawn on Nami and swing. We draw into another Onigashima, but luckily for us, we can cycle it right out. And we ramp to get us at a nice 10 Dawn state. Their Whitebeard is at 9K. Okay, so we're going to keep 2 Dawn up, so that way we can have defense. And we attack leader because it is a bigger point difference. They attack into us. We technically do have the counter power, but we have the Shiki. Yes, I would use that. Then it's a Whitebeard. Do we have the counter power for that? 8, 9, 10. Technically do, but then we lose so many resources. Okay, so now we're... Oh, they 10 drop us, which makes sense why they would just swing in with no Dawn attachment. But lucky for us, we should definitely be able to stop one of these attacks. So yeah, we got no 2K counter, sadly. That would be helping us right now. But imagine if we wasn't able to cycle out all those Onigashimas. Goodness. The game gave us all the Onigashimas. Okay, so Diablo Jambe, in my opinion, is something to worry about. But essentially, we can play Queen. We can play 2 wire. No, I'm doing 2. My math is acting up. We could do a wire and we could do a Queen and still have some Dawn left over. The wire and the Queen will let us draw 3 cards and chuck 2. So we might be able to get more counter power out of that. We definitely would chuck the King in our hand. But instead, we're going to see what they give us by swinging at Luffy. They give us a Radical Beam. That's exactly what they needed. The math was perfect on that one. So I would have liked seeing blocker development right now, or at least a turn before. And granted, we didn't know he would be dropping a Luffy, but I don't know, because you got blockers in your hand. The last thing you want to do is use them as counter power. You rather use them as blockers. But hey, we're in this situation. We're gonna see what we can do to get ourselves out of this situation. Swing for 7. He takes, and we develop 2 wires. So as long as there isn't a Diablo Jambe play, next turn, depending on what happens, we can essentially just drop Queen, draw 4, and remove and toss 3. So perfect. He's attacking King, which indicates he doesn't have Diablo Jambe. That's number 1. And then number 2, we should be able to survive this turn because he doesn't have Diablo Jambe. Attacking for 8. We do have the counter power for that. Okay, we're choosing a block. And then he deploys Sanji. And we get another wire. I mean, the play I would like to see is a Queen and wire. And then, but then again, technically, if he does play Diablo Jambe, we'll give him another turn to secure that win. Or if he plays a 5-drop Luffy. So from this Dawn count, it looks like we're going to go for game. Risky business. This game is nothing but anxiety, in my opinion. Going for it. Subscribe if we win. Of course we win. We uploaded the video. GG.